Okay, so guys, hi again. As you can see, the job that I told you guys about, manager for a group home. After 10 years, and my 3 college degrees, this is where I've landed. This is where I've been landed. How do you say it? I don't even remember. I'm so sad, guys. I'm so depressed. I come to this job, and of course, there's a lot of drama. They don't want me here. The guy that hired me, actually, I worked for him my first job out of college, at some behavioral health place. I don't want to say the name, but I worked there for about maybe 8 months or so. This was my residential manager, and so I was looking for jobs in November because I walked off the job I told you guys, and behavioral health, of course, but behavioral health, but I was only a residential counselor, just like the people that I've been supervising are DSPs, this direct support. I was like a direct support, but I was doing sub. I wasn't doing full time. I wouldn't do that job full time as a direct support or residential counselor, whatever it's called. I wouldn't do that to myself. I have 3 college degrees. It wouldn't make sense. And it was one of the reasons why I stayed at that job. I went back is because there was another lady there, African lady. She had a master's too, and she was working there. We were working there. We were getting paid $12 an hour. So now they're getting $19 an hour. That's from 2019, and only 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4 years from $12 to $19. That's a big. How much is that? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. $7 increase. Not bad for behavioral health. So I didn't mind that job, and I worked by myself, which was really good. But then they started using the clients. They gave them the same weapon that they gave everyone else in the country. Maybe around the world, to be quite as honest, because I haven't traveled a lot, so I don't know what's going on around the world. I've only been to the Spanish places, which they were the ones attacking me. Started attacking me in 2020. So I haven't done much traveling. I've only been to the Spanish places trying to overcome them. I think I did though, because the guy Norbert that I worked with at the state job. I thought I was under the impression that he was married to a Spanish person, because what I saw was him with some Spanish Spanish girl, on a vacation. I was in 2015. And so the Spanish were watching me, and they thought the person was Spanish too. And then when I moved to Sandy's, the lady that lived there with them is Spanish. And she threatened me, in her own way, like we're fighting or something over Neva, over who's better, who's this, who's that. Now, mind you, they know more than damn well that I'm in my life. And they were watching me and saying, oh, Neva could be that for, look how Neva could be that for us. And she messed up her life and all of this stuff. The lady came after me and now started fighting me for my life. I'm for better than. Does that make any sense? I'm in my life. I'm better, doing good in my life. I'm doing all these things in my life or whatever. This girl's not doing jack shit, I guess, or she didn't keep up with herself. Yet they're going to say, oh, she could have been that for them. And then start attacking me and want me to fight them for my life. Want them to fight me for the way I was living. Wanting me to fight them for all these things. So that's where it all started. This whole competition thing with Neva. And I don't want any part of it. But I'm in it. Believe me. I'm going to tell you how deep I am in it as soon. Because what's happening is not right. And I'm telling you. I need a voice for my voice. Okay? To how bad and how deep this thing is. So, I want to finish a story really fast. So let's see what happens. I always say that and I never do it. I always go to 50 minutes, an hour, and all these things. So hopefully that doesn't happen. So, my daughter has been staying with the girl that I used to call my sister, because they're still connected to my parents. And my daughter go to their family every other weekend, which that's horrible for my daughter, because they're threatening her rape and all of these things. So they want to be better than everyone else. You know, I'm Jamaican, they're Jamaican. What do they think they're doing? So I'm gonna bow down to them? They're so stupid. Who's gonna do that for you? You're in my life threatening me and bothering me. Like, get the fuck out of my damn life and leave me the hell alone. Who the hell do you think you are? Threatening me already then. I'm already then. I've been living in America all my friggin' damn life. They come here and want to change my whole aura of my whole nature, of my whole situation and my whole life to make me already then. Not already then to them, already then. Okay, which no one knows me that except for this Dalia girl from high school. It's some Black American shit from high school. So, you know, I don't know if I mentioned to you, I was dealing with high school. I was dealing with 2 girls from high school. And then I was dealing with Neva and Tanisha. And I kind of dropped off the high school. But the Black Americans have been messing with me. So I guess they're still on. Because they're talking about Neva and Tanisha. Which, to my knowledge, not to my knowledge, but honestly, I think it's deeper than that, you know? It's probably for their own people that they're doing it to saying I shouldn't touch. Hi.
Hi.
Can you give me some time? I'm kind of busy. Please?
Busy?
Yeah, busy. Can you give me some time? I'll come back and call you.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll see you in 2 minutes, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So this is what happened, right? I don't think I'm gonna do this in 10 minutes, but hopefully I will. Maybe 15 the most. Honestly, I'll just cut it off if it doesn't. Because I don't understand why I can't meet my goals. But I've been in abuse. You guys know from 2020. When I moved to Rahway, New Jersey. Then I moved to North Carolina. Some Spanish guy above me, and some white guy and some Black American girl voice. I don't know what the hell is going on, but those 3 voices, those 3 people, properly were bothering me and digging out my body, digging out my life, trying to do this voodoo slavery shit with me. So I moved to Florida. The same thing when I lived in the hotels. I stayed at Marriott mostly. It was horrible. Every Marriott that I stayed in Florida was the same shit, same issue. Everywhere I went, all over the country, same issue. Being beaten by voodoo. And my grand's house, a little abuse because it's their house. And the people there she know and, you know, all of that stuff. But the guy upstairs was trying to mess with me. And my grandmother kicks me out because of that and a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, now, fast forward to now, I'm living at my parents' house. And I've been showing you guys clips of what's been happening to me, right? How the guy's been digging out my body. This is what my face looks like. Like I said, I've been getting some relief from being at that job and not having any abuse. But look how ugly my face is. And look how old it's getting. I'm 40 years old. This is what my face looks like. I went and got braids because, you know, as you guys know, I've been natural since 2018. And the white people have been after me, telling me to go back to perm and all of these things. So, you know, my coolie hair came out and the guy's been beating me away for it to go away. So it's been hardening up and changing. But eventually I'll cut it off again and never regrow it if that's what it's going to be. So I went and got braids because I got tired of the guy being obsessed. But now the guy is starting to, right in here, this is what's been going on, like a scissor cutting through here and making it seem as if it's my medication, me not being on medication that's causing it. And as soon as I started yelling and screaming, the guy stopped, right? That could be my medication. That shit is happening to me. It's piercing in my skin. It's piercing in my skin. I'm like, leave me alone. Stop. And as soon as I start to scream, the abuse stops. So clearly the guy is doing it. Was doing it because he stopped. Then he realized that he couldn't show proof that it's anything like that. So then he calmed down for the morning, right? But that's what the guy is starting to do. Abuse me in a different way. So that's been happening. And It's horrible. It's horrible what's been happening to me. I went to get my nails done and to this Chinese store. You know, all the Chinese people do nails, right? But they've been from 2020. When I went to the nail salon, they weren't bothering me when I lived at Sandy's. But when I moved out, the Spanish had taken over. The Spanish are actually in the. Stop, guys! Don't do that.
No, David.
Be nice to each other. So yeah, it's horrible. So you can't do that, okay? That's not nice. So so you see, the clients are getting rowdy and antsy because they're listening to my thoughts too. So it's bothering them now that I'm switching off. So they can't sit there and listen. It's bothering them. It's affecting them. I can tell that. So that's what I need to be doing. I need to start doing is affect them so they can get the fuck off of me. So anyway, I went to this store and to get my nails done. The Chinese started bothering me, telling me, oh, don't come into their store and I'm a nigger. They don't want me in their store. I'm not allowed in their store and all of these things. So yeah, that happened to me yesterday actually. So it was very devastating because I went to prayer meeting, and the lady there was some Jamaican lady. They said she's mental, why she's acting like that. But she's, oh, I'm going to pray up Neva. And I prayed that, Neva and Tanisha get dropped off me or I get dropped off them. And she said, when you do that, then we're going to pray her up. I said, who are you going to use? Who are you going to use for her to get up there? And then she realized that it's me that they're still using or that they're still going to use. And I said, you're really wacky. You need to get the hell off of me and get my life out of these two nasty niggas. And then so I left church and I went to get my nails done. And I got attacked by the Chinese saying, you're a nigger, don't come here. And telling me, oh, Neva is better than me. So digging up my head and beating up my head, calling me a nigger and all of that stuff. And then the Spanish was trying to pretend that we don't want any part of it. We want this place closed and this and that, right? And then they started messing with me. There's an Indian lady. She does eyebrows. She was in there, and then she said, what she said. They were trying to make it seem as if that's not what they meant. In my head, that's why they're thinking that's not what they meant, right? So then I went to the mall at Woodbridge and there was chaos there. And then I looked at myself and I realized that there's no fucking way. So they're hating on me. They're jealous of me because I didn't look like that. Even through all of this abuse that I'm suffering. This is how I look. So you can see my teeth is still not fixed. My face is out of control. I have these braids. I don't know how long it's going to last. I got this piece of shit job. The director, when I started the job, saying, oh, we don't want you here because we didn't hire you. So the guy that hired me, I was telling you the story. The guy that hired me, give me a minute, Martin. I have to finish this, please. I'll call you when I'm finished, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Nika, we went to that concert yesterday.
Yes, can I call you? Give me a minute and I'll speak to you about it, okay? Yeah. So it's affecting them. So you can see, it's bothering them. Otherwise, they wouldn't be coming in and out of here. And these people aren't mentally unstable. They're DDD. So, that shouldn't be happening. They shouldn't be watching me. Watching up my mind anyway, so they can see what I'm doing. That's why they're coming in here. So anyway, and that's bothering me. And so I went to the mall, big obsession, right? I made it through the mall, and then they said, oh, Neva reached you. Neva has now reached you. So clearly they're using me to pray up this girl. Not only that, but they're bothering me and they're affecting me. My face, I'm 40. What do you think is going to happen with my face? What do you think is going to happen with my body after it's so soggy and soft? It's ridiculous from all the juking and jamming from the voodoo. What do you think is going to happen to my life, my teeth, my everything? Why aren't you guys stopping this? I'm driving today and they're starting to call me ugly. Okay? They're starting to drop voodoo on me and call me ugly. So what are you guys going to do about this? Because this can't happen. First of all, I cried. I cried all the way to work because I couldn't believe that anyone could be so evil to be doing this to me. After what happened to me yesterday at a Chinese place, and these people have been watching saying, oh, you got dissed by the Chinese. Oh, they said it, so we can do this to you. When are you going to stop this? Because this is serious. I haven't done anything to anyone. I didn't do anything to anyone for anyone to be doing this to me. And that's what I was saying. The guy that hired me, I worked for him at the behavioral health, my first job out of college. And he was actually director at this place. When I interviewed, I didn't know it was him. That was the director here. But when I came for the interview, it's a long story. But it turned out to be him. And, it was a meet and greet. Because I pretty much had gotten the job. Just a meet and greet. And when I got the job, so I thought the guy was going to be here to kind of coach me in, but then I heard that he got fired or he left or something happened. So now I have this new director. I don't know. I thought she was Black American. She's Haitian. And she's bothering me saying they didn't hire me. So they want to fire me. She and some Middle Eastern lady. And then, you know what that bitch, the Middle Eastern girl told me? Oh, you thought you were better and you thought you weren't below Neva and Tanisha. Excuse me? I said, bitch, you're going to fucking prison. You must believe your fucking wife can keep you out of it for fucking them abusing me. I'm not playing with them. They can't do it to me. They can't do it to me. I'm not playing with anyone in my friggin' life. No one has the right to do this to me. So you guys need to figure out what to do because you can't have America on me doing this. You really can't. Nothing will go like this ever in life. As I'm driving by, everybody's yelling and screaming this fucking damn high sense of voodoo. And now they're starting to what? Call me what? No. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind letting anyone in anybody's country do this to them. And then you know what the Chinese told me? Oh, they can do this to me. They can put up censor on me and attack me and beat me down for Neva or for anyone that they feel. So they know that they're committing a crime and they're doing it anyway. And saying that nobody can. Where do they think that nobody can do anything to them? That I can't report them? Come on. This is a big humiliation crime. This should not be happening. You have to stop it. You have to find a way to stop it. Because it can't happen like this. This is a country. This is not someone's backyard. This is not just one single group of people. It's everyone. And they're all doing it, and they've made believe in their minds that they can do it because it's been going on for so long, and no one is doing anything about it. So what do you think is going to happen next? If you don't stop it, what do you think is going to happen next? Because they're pretty much giving my life to this girl. And I blame Jamaica because they're the ones who gave that girl that compliment as a child. If they didn't do that, the girl wouldn't be looking down on me to think that she can do anything to me. To think that she can do this to me. She wouldn't be looking down on me when she has nothing, thinking that I'm below her when she has nothing. And that doesn't make any sense. And then using me to upbring herself and her family. And think that it's fine. Not only has it ruined Jamaica here, I don't know about anywhere else, but it's carrying my life into nigga. They can't be using me. They can't use me to advance themselves. I didn't do anything to this girl. She doesn't have any right to touch me. And that whole situation with Spanish, they need to drop the fuck off me because, first of all, that guy's wife is Indian, turned out to be. His wife is Indian, not Spanish. So I have nothing to do with them. They shouldn't be fucking with me and attacking me. Neither should Chinese because I don't know them. I don't know anything about them. And what they're doing is using our culture to say that they're in us so they can do it to us. The white people are doing it, the Chinese are doing it, the Indian are doing it, and the African. They can't be doing that. Find a way to get them off me because this is not funny. No country can take set on any one person and do this to them and think that it's right. No one is that in fucking damn life. And I don't see how my face is in that sense for anyone to think that it's me. Because there are way uglier people. There's some ugly ass people in the fucking damn world and in this country. Find them and make and do it to them. Make fuss with them. This country does not have the right. I have done nothing to anyone to be in this experience. And for anyone to call me fucking damn ugly. And they're not calling me ugly to Neva, they're calling me ugly. It doesn't matter if they're calling me ugly to Neva either. I'm not ugly to Neva. They don't have the right to do this to me. They don't have the right to bother me. They don't have the right to take my life from me. They set me up 10 years ago. I made it out of their setup. I took my 2 mediocre part-time jobs and worked my way up and went back to school, and they're still fucking with me. They got jealous of me, even have the nerve to come and say that they're jealous of me. That's why they attack me. And getting away with it, you can't let them do that to me. It's not funny. No country should have the right to do this to anyone. This is a whole country. These are people in this country. Just like I'm a person in this country. And you put them all on me and expect me to survive them. And they're not leaving. They're having fun out of their asses. Off of this attack and beat down, this censor. And they're not doing anything about it. And that's why they're doing it. No matter how serious I get, the more they come with the smiling and the funny. And the cheesy face. They can't do this to me. Okay, this is not funny. This is not a game, this is my life. No one has the right to touch me. I'm not bothering anyone. No one should be touching me. If they touch me, I have the right to go to the police. The police should intervene and do something about it, and they refuse. So if I can't get help from the police, who am I supposed to get help from?